Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Egypt playthrough here in Imperator Rome with the Cicero update, where we have actually had another update. As you can tell, there's a few little things here, like these little food icons, which I don't have a clue what mean yet. I do apologise, there has been a bit of a break. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of Total War with a new Total War DLC. We have some low food supplies in places, which is a bit annoying. But that's going up again. Also, so a few new changes. So these mills now actually affect directly the population balance. There you go. So there it is. So we now have a 62% wanted balance of slaves here. So adding a few mills adds that, which is really, really nice. Obviously, we are going to need to start recolonising there long run. Still not quite a fan of it. It's not by default a very high value. And I do think by default it should actually be a much, much higher value than it is. So in my cities, for example, 0%. Oh, 90% there. Let's have a look what's built there. So rural areas, it is far higher, which kind of makes sense actually than the cities. In the cities, it's lower by default. It does mean that where there are things like elephants, I can make sure we've got that. Also, they've made food less extreme, I believe. Elephants, 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 elephants. Where do I have some elephants? I have elephants somewhere, guys. I know there's elephants up here. If I select them, so we've got elephants there. I was sure I had elephants somewhere else. Yeah, so here, for example, we're having some food issues, so let's start importing some foods. Also, that said, this is a rural area, so actually... Oh, it's 100% tribal want here. Slave estate, local slave output, production capacity, that's good. Farming settlements obviously add more food, which is still a very useful thing to have in some of these regions. Oh, we've got more elephants here as well. Anyway, where's low food supplies? That's now going up. That one is going up. It's only those two places. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that is going up again. That was going down dramatically. Which wasn't good. Okay. I don't care about the scorned families. Let's demand a bit of support. Exiled armies are coming home. Starving pops, that'll be sorted soon. I say, that is going up. Yeah, that is going up, so, but what we can also do here is fish. Fish is Oh, that's not actually held. Let's knock that down. Oh. Like a fishing port? No. Ah, never mind. But hopefully we'll be making sure we keep our iron surplus here, which will be very nice. Oh, goddamn barbarians. So when they're not in somewhere which can support them, they use your local surplus, which I think is what that icon is saying they are doing. So it's useful to actually have an icon to tell me that, because beforehand it wasn't completely clear, and I know I missed it on a few occasions. Which is why some of my regions were really struggling. I'm still a bit upset around here, but obviously we did move everything to one place. They did also starve a bit. As I say, I am a bit sorry about the big break. It's going to take me a little bit of getting back into this, obviously. We already have claims on Palmyra. Those two are definitely our next war, then. How about these guys? Already have a claim on them. You're not in charge of anything. Do I really care how disloyal you are? Interesting. So I can give them a nickname. Grant them free hands and bribe them. Ooh, that's good. Right, where's our tax guy? I want you to be... You are already very good. Sorry, let's put him in charge of tax. Because more tax is good tax. I thought I had that on auto accept. Let us open my trade window. So we're not doing that, and we are automatically accepting trades. Unless we would lose our capital bonus. Oh, god damn it. So did it offer it me because I lost some sort of bonus? Let's double tap them down. Goddamn barbarians. So we're marching my legions home. I'm still taking some negatives, but we can cope with that. We're already fabricating nicely there. We've been doing lots of claims in Greece as well. I don't want to be losing any grain from here. I could probably afford to, but keeping here as built up as possible is good. I want more slaves. I just want some happiness buildings, to be fair, because they're not particularly happy here. Though there's a whole range of people of different cultures here, because if we actually look at my cultural map mode... I know here it is, but wow. But our cultural spread is going very nicely. A lot of people have asked why we're Macedonian. Now, the reason that Macedonian spread is in here, and here, and up here, and up here, is because the, I can't pronounce them. Basically, the leaders of all the successor states were, other than Thrace here, obviously, but, were all, words failing me, Alexander's generals. So they were all Macedonian Greeks. So their culture is Greek, Macedonian Greek. So they spread that culture. Tyranny! Yeah, I don't care about being your friend. Make my citizens happy. Ooh. Oh, that's because they're marching on top of each other. I'm still a bit confused as to why we're taking so much attrition. So we've got good gains on Phrygia there. To be fair, Phrygia did implode a bit, which really did help us. They did get quite a bit of territory back, but not enough to really help. The Seleucids, I'm amazed the Seleucids have not imploded yet. They usually implode very early on. I'm quite glad they haven't. Oh, Bactria, however, has vanished. But the Seleucids usually implode, so it's quite impressive they haven't. Phrygia is weak. To be fair, compared to me, only really the Seleucids. I mean, these guys are in an alliance, so they do provide each other quite a bit of a buff. But anyway. We're doing this war because there's no need to wait. Oh, goddamn. What's my income like? There we go. Here goes the invasion. This is going to be a short, sharp war. These guys are already dealing with rebels. Yeah, there's not going to be much in this war. We should be able to swallow up all that territory quite quickly. It is going to keep our aggressive expansion quite high, but I can cope with some high aggressive expansion. They're friends with Epirus, Thebes. Let's make sure we have claims. On all that territory, I will get it. Once this war is done, I'm going to ship an army. In fact, I might even do that now. Let those claims go for a while, but we're going to kick off a war up there as well to gain some more territory in the Greek states. See, they're not foolish. Though I think they didn't have much choice than to join Phrygia. So, I suspect that Phrygia is going to split again and again now. Because once they break, generally they keep breaking. Ooh, I didn't even know Moria had a civil war, which is already over. Moria is kind of terrifying. Let's look how far do I actually need to get? This needs to be owned by the Empire or one of my subjects. So theoretically, I could subjugate some of these guys, which might be a good thing to do. So if I could, say, subjugate Macedon or Phrygia's remnants and batter into the Seleucids until I could forcibly subjugate them, that would potentially work, though they are still all a bit powerful to subjugate. Ooh, they are no longer interesting. They're all Phrygia's old little split off still. This isn't going to last long. Not quite sure I am having to click the pop-ups, but... Go deal with the rebels, please. Oh, I don't think I can actually fight the rebels. Ha! Oh, that could get awkward. Please tell me I can fight that army. I mean, I'm sieging them out there, so I must be able to. It's quite hard to see where I've actually captured there. Though this is going nice and fast. This was never planned to be a long war. We're just going to keep them pinned in there. Raided granaries. Replace it from stockpile. That's why we have a stockpile. Literally just waiting on the sieges now. Are they going to annoyingly go through somebody else's territory at me? That would be typical. This is going to make me bored of the Seleucids, which could be fun. Oh, wow, they actually invaded the Seleucids. That is awesome. Go Pontus. See, if I can, all of these little states I would actually quite happily take on board as little subjects, for example. So you can go join the Greeks. We're actually relatively safe here now. We've battered Phrygia. Oh wow, Phrygia has just gone pop again. We have 2 Phrygias now. We've got a random rebel army there, which we're going to sack. And it's over. Reduce our aggressive expansion. And assign a new governor. I think that went reasonably. Leniency. So that's a nice little addition to this lovely chunk of Egypt here. Oh wow, does it? I like that. You can start making your way up here too. I did say Phrygia would disintegrate again. I think Phrygia is basically done at this point. Which is good. I like Phrygia being basically done, because that really does give us... It means that it's a flank I don't need to worry about. It also means I could very easily actually start chomping them up in various ways. I like big nations, but sometimes having them being small is good. Let's fabricate a claim there, as that is part of Alexander's empire, which we want to be controlling. These little things will probably be quite weak compared to Phrygia, so Thrace has crumbled as well. I think Thrace has imploded too. Macedon is the rock. Rome is growing. Etruria! Carthage has grown quite a lot. They are big. Etruria still exists as an independent state. Wow. That was unexpected. Syracuse has grown a bit up that way. Rome is doing well, but it's by no means completely safe. How's Britain? Britain's consolidating to bigger nations. Kush is, yeah. I don't particularly want him gaining more infantry. What? Oh, yeah. Right, you can take them to here. For now. They're friends with somebody I'm with, Phrygia. Annoyingly. Which may not be an issue soon, but for the moment makes them quite annoying to deal with. There we go. It will end up in a few wars there, but I can deal with that. Okay, so you are actually going to be moved back. Ready for a short, sharp war. Oh, we also hold that side. I thought I'd taken that side, but I just wasn't 100%. Gonna be a bitter war in the mountains here, but we should have the superiority to be able to win it, and I would potentially even bring back another. Yeah, it's not like I don't have armies available if needs be. Here we go. And here goes the first two hits. Our first battle from a naval landing here. Should be nice and solid, especially as we've got my allies moving in. Now this is the danger. I've got to be a little careful with how much of troops they are sending in from elsewhere. So we're actually going to pull back for now into a position where we can reinforce. If they land in Sparta itself, I can get more troops. Oh god, they caught me. It was only a minor inconvenience. Right, let's go pick this army up. So we're going to support this siege from here. So we can push over. We can also push into Sparta if they push in that way. All of their territory, because I do want to go towards them again at some point. Though again, they're a Phrygian puppet. So they'll be broiled in this. Phrygia is not going to last here. Oh. And that is why I should have kept an army down here. You're going to come over to Greece, please. What do we want? Supply limit, supply limit, supply limit. Supply limit is a huge thing, guys. Reinforce. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on, reinforcements. Get there. Oh, God. Jesus. This is not good. Why did I start this war, guys? Why did I think this was a good idea? Right, you can go chase them down, please. Make landfall. Alright, let's push up into those hills. You are going to go and grab more armies. Wow, Phrygia is... I think Phrygia's done, guys. impact of aggressive expansion on us is a really good idea. And let's stab a piggy. Or two. We are not in a good way here. We are going to try and fight a defensive battle. These guys will be mostly okay. They're going to pull back here. I need more forces though. Are there any mercs I can hire? Can't sail, you bloody ships. That is a big old army. I know it's going to cost more, but I think just having more troops here in general is a good idea. Fall back for now. We're gonna get caught. God damn. Well, that was foolish. Yuck. Oh, do we have to go through ports now? Bugger! We may be about to lose our foothold over there. $60, 17, 18, 19. Okay. And a nice shiny mercenary force. All to reinforce our beleaguered Greek colonies. Go, go, go. These guys are all deaded. These guys can't get back just yet. As soon as we've made landfall with our other armies, we will attempt at least to try and get these guys back. We've gone from trying something. Yeah, I didn't have the forces here. I thought I would. It was foolish. They think they've won. And to be fair, they're still doing a good job, but we are going to have quite ritually sacrificed. Let's take that civ change. Once we get the majority of my army here, this is risky. Why in the hell does Armenia have an army there? But still. Governor loyalty. As soon as you're free, you're going to head back over here to pick all of them up. Watch as they flee here shortly. split these guys slightly. Okay, damn. Why is that one going even further? All of you guys can join there. Wait for it now. This is risky, but if my reinforcements get here... Oh, I can't push through there. I got messed up again. Ah! I thought they could push through. Well, we have a battle on our hands. I have just... Oh, I can't believe I did this. Please do not invade, and we are so low on manpower. This is actually really bad. Oh God. How not to win a war? Bloody hell, I am getting my butt kicked here by lots of smaller Greek, which to be fair is what the Greeks did. When they were in trouble, they ganged up on the larger forces. So I shouldn't be surprised by what they're doing at all. This is the real problem though. Also, in fact, I'm nomming through my food supplies. You know what, let's actually go for where I'm meant to be going for. I didn't declare war on there, did I? Literally, this territory is where I need to take to win this war. It's stuffed. We are going to do a massive invasion of there shortly. It's going to be foolish. It's going to be a last-ditch attempt, and it is going to cripple us. We need peace, and we need peace for quite a while. Well, you're definitely better. So it's going to be a massive invasion of here. To try and capture there, and if we capture there we will just splurge out, but damn barbarians. And you can take a little bit of time to replenish. Here we go. We will take a lot of attrition here. I will pull some armies out afterwards. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out if you can. Oh goddamn, they're dead. That's interesting. They basically gave up. I need these guys just to build up a little bit. So I'm pulling some of my forces back. You can actually pull into here as well, please. Basically, these guys just need some time to become more solidified. I really should build some forts down there. Sorry, gain more morale before we start anything. I really want to keep an eye on here because they slam into here without me seeing. It's all over. Quite guaranteed. Morale of armies, please. Sod it. Create tribal vassal. They'll civilize and then we can integrate them. Come on, fall! Then, not all of these places, no, they do all have fortresses. But that is our aim, that was our goal, to connect up our two things and to take some extra territory, but that's the only place we actually have a claim on, so I will accept just there, because, oh my god, this has not gone well. Note to self, be more prepared for fighting little annoying Greek bloody states. Forward! Now it's rolling our way. No, I don't want to make them that. But having a load of feudatories here would be quite, city-states would be quite good, and give us quite a bit of benefit, because we get lots of little stacks to throw at people, but it's not really what I want to be doing here. I don't really see a benefit of doing that over just taking them. Where is their army? Where have their armies gone? First thing I want to do is take this lower part here. Because if I can control there. I forget what the lower bit of Greece is called. My Greek streamer friend is probably going to tell me off. Zada, if you're watching this, tell me off. And obviously, future wars. No. Oh, Phrygia. Phrygia is dead. I mean, I'm not going to need to worry about people being allied with Phrygia soon, because Phrygia is going to be gone. But I'm also not in a good position here. It's the fact that every single one of these bloody places pulling one army back to defend. Basically, so it can offer reinforcements. We are so weakened here. Well, there doesn't have a fortification. It's the little city-states. Of course they're all bloody fortified. Take the goddamn manpower buff. After this war, we are going to have to sit and replenish. Because, yeah. So they've obviously been fighting a war up here, and they've taken a bit of the bashing, that little coalition. Here is about to fall. Who is that? Ligrid, your 8th omen. There we go. Might be close. Everything into there. Come on, come on. It's going to be a big battle if we can win this. Got this. Our elephants are winning the day. Substantially more heavies left. So yeah, that's going well. And my allies are also about now. Though we are in the worst formation here. That's because of my first army which went in. Wow, they have a lot of reinforcements coming. Oh, this battle! Oh, thank God they've taken ownership. The elephants are not dying at all, though they're right out on the flanks. They're probably not even getting involved. They have more reinforcements going here. This has been a bloody, bloody battle. Because the way they've trickled in. I'll tell you what, guys. This is by no means guaranteed. Wow, they just desettled part of my territory. Those damn slaves. Peacetime! Whoa. Okay, that was not a good war. And we are going to have to end this one here, guys. So, not too much gain. We gained some territory there. We didn't gain as much as I'd fancied there. That was brutal. But that is a perfect example of what the Greeks actually did, I guess. Is they kind of ganged up when somebody bigger invaded. And I mean, they fought a beautiful, brilliant war there. They were so fortified, I couldn't really do much about them. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.